Hi, I'm Tony Carbone of the Boston-based personal chef service, The Urban Epicurean, and I'm excited to be back here at the new How To Heroes kitchen. What we're doing today is we're preparing some spicy ahi tuna burgers, which is a nice little summer change up to your routine, whether from turkey burgers or regular old hamburgers. Here we got a beautiful piece of ahi tuna. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our tuna. We're going to dice it up into small pieces so we can get it to bind with all of our ingredients. So just some nice, gentle carves with our knife here. And feel free to cut this into 2-inch pieces at home and then maybe throw it into your food processor if you have one available. And give it about 8 to 10 quick 1-second pulses, and then you should have a really nice tuna base ready to go for your burger. And what I'll do is I'll grab my chef's knife here and we'll just give it some real quick whacks. And if you're in a time crunch, food processor is the way to go. Okay, I got my tuna all set here. Gonna get our bowl to combine the ingredients. But first thing I'm gonna do is, because my hands are gonna get really slopped up in a moment, is get my burner going. And don't be afraid to get that pan really nice and hot, get a really hot sear, get the smoke going, get the smoke alarms blaring, firing up the whole building that you live in. I do it all the time. My neighbors probably wonder, like, how the hell does this guy cook for a living if he's always setting the fire alarm off? So I got my tuna in the bowl here. I have a chopped up jalapeno pepper, and whether or not you want to leave the seeds in, that's entirely up to you. If you want to raise the heat index a little bit on that, leave the seeds in. I have some roasted garlic, and what I did was I cut the head off of a head of garlic, threw a little bit of olive oil on top, put it in a foil packet, put it in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes, and you get this beautiful, sweet, roasted garlic, which turns into a real quick paste, and it's really nice because it helps to bind your tuna burger. So I'm just going to throw that whole thing in there. I'm Italian, I love garlic. I mean, we're going to throw some prosciutto on here in a little bit, so we're going to kind of put a little Italian spin on this. That's from my mother. So again, a little help with the binding. We have a whole egg. Then I have a mix here of a wasabi paste to give it a little bit more of a kick. I have some soy sauce in there and rice wine vinegar. And last but not least, a little bit of salt. All right. And then I'm just going to get this stuff all mixed up in here. Okay, I got everything mixed up in here. I'm going to put a little bit of canola oil into my pan since it has a higher burning point than olive oil. Get that in there. And then just for a little extra heat, we'll add a little bit of fiery sesame oil because we just can't seem to have enough heat today. And this pan is hot. You can already see that it's starting to sizzle right off the bat. So what I'm going to do is just going to go here and see if my tuna is going to bind first. If you have trouble when you're making your patty and it's not binding, start out with maybe a 1/4 cup of panko breadcrumbs, and that'll help the process. Everything works out a little bit different at times. But this looks pretty good to go. And this is going to be delicious. And the beautiful part about it is if you have a little kid and they're like, oh, I don't want a tuna burger, you tell them it's a turkey burger, and you'll see why when we come out. So we got that in the pan. Maybe about 1.5 minutes per side, if you want to, especially on the closer to rare side. Go. I think we could squeeze one more burger out of this guy. And you can do this on the grill too. I mean, you can do it outdoors, charcoal, gas grill. You got a grill pan in the kitchen, do it that way too. Today we're going to work on a skillet. And there we go. And when these guys fry up, I'm just going to wash my hands right away. Okay, I know I said about 90 seconds per side. I'm going 60. I'm getting a little anxious here. I like mine a little bit closer to the rare side. I got my bun ready to go. Here we go. And then, as I promised, I said we got a little prosciutto, give us a little bit of crunchiness. Then a little bit of bitter from our arugula. See, this is the Italian tuna burger. Arugula, it's a vegetable. And then a nice slice of tomato, beautiful in season, summertime. And feel free, if you got the grill going or a grill pan, brush that with a little sesame oil just for our 4th edition of heat and get some beautiful grill marks. And there you go. You got yourself a beautiful tuna burger. Put that down. We'll give it a nice cut in half here. Oh, and you can hear that crispness of the prosciutto. What a beautiful sound. Ah, I'm excited. And here we go. Look at that. It's beautiful. You can see it's still got some medium rare in there for the tuna, and I'm excited to eat. So I hope you enjoy this as much as I do.